Pentacles. This makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Your person secretly thinks of you as just so perfect and amazing. With the Nine of Pentacles, you just really inspire them. You really have your stuff together. They really admire you as a person. They really look up to you. I feel like you're very independent, but I feel still very loving. But yeah, it's like you're just a very valuable person in their life. And again, that's why we have the Seven of Wands energy, where they're like not willing to give you up to, any situation or person or anything, because this person sees your value, they see your worth, they see how lucky they are to know you, to have you in their life. Two of Swords. So right now it looks like they're having to reach a decision about something. Oh, okay, we have the Chariot. So your person is secretly kind of like at a crossroads in their life, I think. Um, and I think they know they need to choose to take action towards you with the Chariot. So it could be that, for some of you, your person has two different paths in life. It could be a situation that they could follow that path, and stay in a situation. For some of you where your person is in like some sort of karmic energy, it looks like they are definitely thinking about like leaving that behind to be with you. That's a specific message. But um, for others of you, it's just this person realizes that they need to take this action towards you to let you know that they really care about you. I feel like, again, at the Page of Cups, I think that's about telling you how they really feel, things like that. So it's like they know they need to make a choice here. It could just be the choice between staying stuck in fear and not moving forward, or having the confidence and the courage of the Six of Wands and the Chariot to, rush towards you and believe in themselves and the connection. So I think that this is kind of a turning point for your person, because I think maybe they're leaving behind a lot of insecurity and doubt and fear with the Eight of Cups energy, Six of Swords. So for some of you, there's could be a long distance connection. If that resonates, it could be that this person needs to choose to leave like a location behind to be with you, or they need to travel to be with you, with the Chariot and the Six of Swords. But if not, this person, also really acknowledges they want to move forward in this connection. And if there's been any drama or pain in the past between the two of you, they're ready to leave that behind. And again, another message of leaving something behind. So again, if there's karmic energy, third party energy in this connection, this person is definitely secretly thinking about leaving that behind, because this person wants a really beautiful future with you. They want to, get to the calm part of the ocean. As you can see, there's like choppy waters over here, and this person's diligently making their way back, like home, to safety, to land, I think. So this is definitely on this person's mind. And I feel like you're like home to them, if that makes sense. So if there's any sort of energy that keeps them away from you, this person's definitely thinking about putting the effort to leave that behind. Maybe the Eight of Pentacles, so again, putting in effort. They want to work on this partnership. They want to work on your relationship. I also feel like they want to work on themselves to be with you. It's like they want to improve themselves, and any way they feel they can to be with you, because again, they want to be like your champion, your victor. Someone, again, you could be really proud to be with. There's definitely a message here. They really want you to see them the way that they see you, because they really do have you kind of on like a pedestal. They really see you in really high regard, and they want you to, feel the same for them. We have the Four of Cups and the Seven of Cups. Okay, so yeah, so the Four of Cups, I really like this card. I feel like this is a nice representation of the energy I usually feel from the Four of Cups, which is like meditation and contemplation. And I love in this image, he looks like he's wearing monk robes as well. So it's like this person, your person is definitely spending a lot of time thinking about you and considering, what to do in this connection. We have the Seven of Cups. So again, another card about choices. I feel like there's, this connection, because, there's a lot of feelings here. I feel like this is, deeper than just, a casual thing between the two of you. It's like this could result in some, long-term, connection and, family, etc. So I feel like this person is like taking the time to really think about, what they want to do in this connection, how they want to move this forward, what the right thing to do is to have this victory with you. So this person's definitely thinking about, Eight of Pentacles. I could also see if there's any damage to the connection. Your person wants to fix it. But yeah, definitely wanting to put the effort in and work hard to, I think, make things work between the two of you, make things last as well. So yeah, I feel like their secret thoughts are just, really knowing that there's some important choices they need to make. And maybe these choices are something that they need some like, time alone to really think about because these could be, really big decisions, especially if this is like about your person going to leave something or someone behind, to be with you. So this person's definitely taking their time to really consider things. But I feel like they're definitely moving towards you, especially with the Page of Cups and the Chariot and the Six of Wands. Like this person is preparing to move towards you if they're not already moving towards you. I feel like the choice is like pretty obvious, is what I'm feeling. Like they know that, they're feeling very drawn to you energetically, is what I feel. It's more that I think maybe your person just is very considerate, wants to really maybe plan everything out. This person could be a bit of a planner, like they want to know the game plan before maybe they jump in. So maybe they're trying to kind of sit and meditate here and just plan things out, kind of think about how things could go, try to just maybe calm their mind a bit, especially if there's a lot of energy between the two of you. This person might just need time to really go within and think. They could literally be into meditation. And they could be, asking their guides and stuff for advice or something like that. Clarify the Eight of Cups for pile one. Interesting. We have Nine of Swords. I'm facing my shadow side and deepest fears. So yeah, I love the Eight of Cups. I think it's a really good card about that inner work. And as you can see, again, this guy's looking at the moon, facing his fears. So yeah, this I'm getting like kind of an overthinking energy from this, and that's kind of what I was saying is like your person might be a bit of an overthinker, and then they need time to kind of just chill out and not, go back and forth too much in their head. So meditation is probably something that would be really helpful for them if they're into that. But yeah, so this person is, I think, walking away from a lot of fear. Again, at the Eight of Cups, that's something that they're leaving behind. They're doing the shadow work. Clarify the Six of Swords, please. King of Swords. I'm analyzing the situation in order to distinguish truth from illusion, and I think that's very true. I definitely feel like your person is kind of in analysis mode, trying to figure out, what's the right thing to do, what thoughts in my head are coming from my fears and what thoughts in my head are coming from my higher self and my guides and my intuition and my heart, my love center. So this is really great. I feel like your person is, again, making choices. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. I want to nurture our connection and provide you with stability. So your person is definitely, it's careful planning, yeah, focused on the long term, responsible, trustworthy, loyal. So yeah, this person, this is what they're, thinking about. This is what they're deciding on, is to, how to move this forward, how to nurture your connection, how to, offer you this stability, this commitment is what I'm feeling. So yeah, your person is definitely thinking about commitment. And again, they're thinking about the long-term future. This isn't, again, just like a, you know, short-term sort of thing. I feel like this person has very long-term feelings for you, and that's why they're being very diligent with taking their time to really consider, I think, all options and, all sides of everything and how to say what they want to say, etc. I'm almost getting like Libran energy from them. I don't know if it's just because we're in Libra season right now, or maybe your person does have Libran energy, but I feel like it's that energy of like really wanting to make a really balanced choice and like looking at everything, and sometimes, taking a really long time to make a choice because, having to consider all options. It could be a bit of an energy your person has. Um, okay, what is Pauline's person's secret thoughts about pile one? Pile one's person's secret thoughts about pile one, please. Pile one's person's secret thoughts about pile one. Um, So this is interesting. We have change your focus, Five of Cups, and seek the truth. So yeah, your person is, I think, having to shift from like a lack mentality to, focusing on abundance, focusing on the positives in their life, focusing on, rather than like things that went wrong in this connection, what could go right, what has gone right, what's great about the two of you being together. So yeah, they're looking beyond their fears here. I love the Seven of Swords, seek the truth. So it's interesting because the King of Swords, I'm trying to distinguish truth from illusions. This is kind of mirroring that energy where your person is like, again, like looking inside of themselves and, really questioning if, again, what the voices in their head are telling them are like accurate, because I feel like a lot of us get, downloads and stuff from, either it's our ego talking or angels or, our higher self. And it's like, you really have to like do a lot of self-examination to figure out if, where those thoughts are coming from, So this person is definitely seeking the truth. They're seeking the truth of, I think, who they are as well, who you are, what this connection is. We have embrace with the world card. I love this. This is a card, especially this card reminds you a lot of enlightenment. It's the oneness energy, coming into, I think, embracing, themselves, the universe, you, this connection. So I think this person is really opening their heart chakra to you and this love and this connection, which is really beautiful. So, there's a completion energy here again. I feel like definitely something's cycling out for them. They're feeling connected to, all of the universe, and it's really beautiful. I think your person might be having a spiritual awakening of some sort. So yeah, that's really beautiful. And I think they're ready to, yeah, just hold you in their arms. That's what they're really thinking about too. We have the Hierophant, so definitely spiritual awakening energy here. Your person might be getting really into their spirituality. It might be helping them to change their focus, to seek the truth as, she maybe dive into religion a bit or spirituality. I feel like you're also like a teacher to them. I feel like they're learning a lot from you. And then we have the throat chakra. So your person is definitely secretly thinking about telling you the truth, telling you their feelings, which is kind of what I've picked up on with the Page of Cups. There's some throat chakra energy going on here. So yeah, definitely your person is thinking about, I think, telling you what's really going on with them, how they've really been feeling about you, what they've been hiding. And I feel like a lot of truth coming out or wanting to come out. Like, I feel like their throat chakra is very lit up right now, especially in regards to you. All right, let's get, these cards. What is pile one's person's current energy towards pile one, please? What is pile one's person's current energy towards pile one? Let's see, a home. Okay, that's really beautiful because I think I said earlier, like you feel like home to this person. So this person could be thinking about living with you. They could be thinking about settling down. I feel like on a more metaphoric level, like you are this person's energetic home. You're where this person feels really stable and calm and safe. So this person is like wanting to return to you. If they are away, if you are separated, they want to come back. We have ascension. This is so awesome. So this person is going through a spiritual awakening. They are going through ascension. I think this is about them shedding those layers. This is really beautiful. So there is, I think I'm getting a message that they're recognizing you as their home because they are ascending, and now they're getting more in touch with their higher self instead of their fears, and their higher self is like really showing them that this is where they belong, is with you. And then we have sensual energy with this beautiful, passionate horse. So your person is definitely also thinking very deeply about the intimate aspects of your connection, the passion that they have for you. They want to take action towards you. They want to reunite in the physical world for sure and enjoy the passion, the chemistry that you guys have. I think express their love to you in a very passionate way too, not just verbally, but very physically as well. I feel like your person is definitely in their masculine energy right now. It depends, if your person is the divine masculine or feminine, but I feel like they're in this masculine energy of like, the prowl, the hunt, like this person's like just in that very primal energy towards you right now, just really wanting you in a very physical way. Pile one, what is your person currently learning? What is Pile one's person currently learning? What is Pile one's person currently learning? What is Pile one's person currently learning? Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and awareness. Okay, this is awesome. So that goes really hand in hand with ascension. So this person is going through a great deal of growth, which is why, they're learning to change their focus instead of maybe being in victor mentality. Like the Six of Wands is literally like victor mentality. So your person's consciousness is expanding. Like this, you can see this guy in this picture, his crown chakra is all lit up. He's really seeing the universe and really connecting. So I feel like that's kind of like your person right now. So they're really open. I think they're open to learn from you. They're open to learn from this connection. And then self-esteem, I possessed gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So this person's learning to value themselves, love themselves, and see that, they do have worth, they do have value, like they are important. They have gifts of the soul. We all do. We all have gifts because, we all have missions, specific reasons that we incarnated. So your person is maybe, as they expand their consciousness, they're starting to really recognize their gifts. Maybe this person, even wants to be a spiritual teacher with the Hierophant here. Maybe they're realizing that, they have things to teach people that, someone could learn from what they've learned. especially, being in a deep soul connection or twin flame connection. This person, I'm sure, has learned a ton. So, maybe they're wanting to educate other people about what they've learned. For some of you, maybe a person is literally a teacher, but, take it as it resonates. Let's see. What else does Paul 1's person want to say to Paul 1? What else does Paul 1's person want to say to Paul 1? What else does Paul 1's person want to say to Paul? Paul 1's person want to say to Paul 1? What does Paul 1's person want to say? What does Paul 1's person want to say to Paul 1? I need to forgive my parents and learn from their mistakes. So yeah, there's some inner child stuff that's being healed right now. It's kind of interesting. I feel like this kind of relates to the home card, like maybe issues at home. They're having to resolve those issues in their home life. Um, I care about you so much. I want you to be safe, happy, and healthy. That's really sweet. Sorry, my throat chakra is kind of blocked, which is funny, because that's kind of going on this connection maybe a bit. Having to clear that out. I have always loved you and always will. Very, very sweet. So yeah, don't doubt this person really does care about you. They've always loved you. Our love will conquer all. So any obstacles or difficulties, your love will overcome those things. This love is holy and sacred. I treasure you above all else. My heart beats so fast when you're around. You awaken my body on every level. So yeah, there's a lot of love, but also a lot of passion. This is very, sensual person. As well. You are so lovely and sweet. You remind me that there is goodness in the world. This is really sweet. So you really inspired your person. I feel like you've helped them see the bright side of life. You've helped them to, seek the truth and really see that, love is so powerful and so real and so important. Maybe this person didn't really believe in true love, or they didn't really, know it even existed, and you kind of blew their mind a bit with all your beautiful energy. Unless this Paul 1's person in the state of Paul 1. What else does Paul 1's person want to say to Paul 1? You turned my world upside down for the better. Okay, yeah, I just was saying, it was like you kind of blew this person's mind. So yeah, exactly. I want to give myself to you. I find myself in your kiss, beautiful. And then I miss your energy. So your person misses being around you. They miss your energy, especially if you haven't gotten to see each other in the physical world for whatever reason recently. This person's always missing your energy. I feel like your energy is very magnetic to them. You guys have a really nice chemistry between the two of you. Magnetism for sure. What else does Paul 1's person want to say to Paul 1? What else does Paul 1's person want to say to Paul 1? Take these ones. Okay. So they want you to know, I'm grateful for your love. So they are grateful for you. They're grateful for your love. You mean a lot to them. I'm a very sensitive and emotional person. So yeah, your person is highly sensitive. So it's like they might just be really, really emotional, maybe kind of reactive. I'm afraid of showing weakness because I'm afraid of being judged for how sensitive I truly am. I love it when these two cards come out together, because they sometimes do. So this is definitely, especially if your person is the divine masculine, and this is kind of a wound for them, I think, where it's like being a highly sensitive masculine or male, it's like you get a lot of criticism for that, in the world. People, for some reason, I don't know, don't like it. I don't know. That's just society is something we have to get beyond. But yeah, your person is very sensitive. And emotional, and they're afraid of maybe they've been bullied or judged for being sensitive in the past. I long to tell you how much I love you every single day. This is really sweet. So your person loves you. They want to show you, they want to tell you, they want you to know. I was modeled unhealthy relationship templates that I need to heal and move on from. So this is interesting because they need to forgive their parents and learn from, their mistakes, these unhealthy patterns. So, they might have had divorce in their household. They might have had dysfunctional relationships that they witnessed. And so they're having to really get beyond those and learn a different way to love, a more pure way. I feel you even when we are apart. I'm surrendering to my love for you. I want to hold you. Oh my gosh. Okay, interesting. I want to hold you and tell you how much I love you over and over again. Okay, so this is really interesting because it says I want to tell you how much I love you every day, and then I want to hold you, and just this person just really wants to tell you they love you. And it's interesting because the third chakra did come up. So this person's wanting to confess their love 100%. I crave your body. I want to feel your skin all over me. Yeah, definitely picking that up too. So love and passion. I feel like your person just there might really be a super deep love confession that's on their mind. It might be coming your way. You might have already received it for some of you, but this is definitely your person's energy. It's like they can't hold it in anymore is what I feel. This is really sweet. What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile? Okay. Um, every emotion and sensation is heightened with you. You make me feel raw. So yeah, just so much, just like intensity between the two of you, and you're all lit up when you are around each other. There's all this like chakra activation, I'm sure. I thought it would be easier if I left before you could leave me. So you might have felt abandoned by this person at some point in the past. This doesn't have to be like, it depends, the severity of the abandonment you felt, could just be that sometimes they leave you on red, sometimes they don't talk to you for a minute, or they could be, other things, more intense situations. But this person, when they do those things, it's like, it's a fear of abandonment. They felt like, it would be harder, it would be more of an ego wound if you left them. So they might have anticipated that you would, so they decided to leave you first. That could definitely be something that's happened. Oh wow, yeah, I pushed you away because deep down I didn't feel like I deserved such a beautiful person in my life. I'm grateful for all the love you've given me. Okay, that's so interesting because it said, look, I'm grateful for your love. So double message about that. You make me feel so vulnerable, like you can see everything about me. I've never felt so exposed before. So yeah, it's a really intense feeling for this person. I feel like you probably are very psychically attuned to this person. It's like you just kind of like one look at them and it's like you just know exactly how they're feeling, and it might really scare them, to feel so exposed and raw and like vulnerable, especially again because they're afraid of showing weakness, because that might have been an issue, or they got hurt because they showed weakness in the past, or not even weakness, it's just vulnerability. But I feel like vulnerability is oftentimes viewed as weakness, which is unfortunate because it takes a lot of strength to be vulnerable. I want to deepen our connection. So this is really beautiful. Your person wants to dive in with you. They want to deepen this connection. They want to have this heart to heart. My heart yearns for you. Yes. Um, so yeah, your person is definitely yearning. Um, and then we have, I want you to be a part of my world. So yeah, this person wants to live a life with you. They have a legacy with you. Again, they maybe want to live with you in a house. The home card did come out earlier. So yeah, this person wants to introduce you to their family and friends. Like, they want the whole shebang with you. They don't just want you to be, a person in their life. They want to make, kind of merge your lives together. All right, let's give you some advice. What does Paul 1 need to hear right now? Does Paul 1 need to hear? We have trusting your intuition. My life is truly guided. And that's kind of interesting. I feel like this is also happening with your person. So affirm this to yourself if you ever, kind of aren't sure what direction to go. Say, my life is truly guided. I trust my intuition, and, I'm open to receiving those intuitive guidance from my spirits and angels and ancestors. And then following your bliss, my soul sings with joy. This is interesting because we have trust your intuition and follow your bliss. So trust your intuition and it will help you find your bliss, I think, is the very clear message here. So your life, your soul sings with joy. That's so beautiful. So yeah, I feel like you're definitely headed into a very blissful place. Definitely could be reunion or union with this person, in the future as well. So I feel like as far as this connection, definitely trust your intuition always above anything else, anyone else, because, you'll always be guided in the right direction. That's really beautiful. All right, let's get some last small messages from your person, Pile One. Um, what else does Pile One's person want to say to Pile One? We have You're My Family, very cute. We are mirroring 1221, and I'm missing the sound of your voice. So yeah, this person really wants to, maybe call you on the phone, something like that. What else they want to say? And wow, we will be together soon. Okay, awesome. Because just kind of said like, maybe you guys are gonna, see each other come into union. So definitely seems like confirmation of that. So could be you see them in a dream or telepathically, or you literally do see them in the physical world. Um, let's see, Pile 1. What is Pile 1's person's overall energy towards Pile 1 right now, please? Just Pile 1's person's energy. Oh, wow, awesome. Look at this. We have reunion with the Six of Cups. This is so awesome. So definitely for a lot of you, if not all of you, depending on the time, I feel like soon is kind of a relative term. It could be in a year, 5 years, tomorrow. It kind of just depends on your connection. I feel like, but a lot of you it will be very soon because we also have the Wheel of Fortune. So, the wheel is turning in your favor. Cycles are shifting and changing. Things are being let go of. There's karma being balanced out, and then we have communication and passion here at the Eight of Wands. So, I definitely feel like if it's not a physical reunion soon, for if there's a restriction or something, going on, I feel like there's definitely going to be some sort of fifth dimensional meeting, and definitely communication also. So that's really awesome. But I feel like that's a definitely powerful sign of reunion. Let's see. What is Fall Oneness is here right now? Okay, so this says every journey starts with one step. So if you're embarking on some sort of journey, even if it's like a spiritual journey or on a career path or something, don't be afraid to take the first step, and it all gets easier from there. We have this little button, so this is like definitely heart chakra awakening. We have this little cell phone, so definitely another sign of communication for sure. Cute little key, so unlocking this person's heart, unlocking your heart. I love this little pumpkin carriage. This is like from Cinderella. So I see this as your person is like transforming into being the person that you wanted them to be, is like the best version of themselves that maybe you always saw in them. This is a really beautiful little bee that kind of has like, I don't know if you can see, but it's like kind of a mixture between pink and like kind of whitish color. So it's like kind of the two of your energies are like merging, I feel like, into oneness here, which is really beautiful. Your auras are like mixing. We have this little crown. So this person definitely sees you as royalty. They have a really high opinion of you. The moon coming out again. So a lot of intuitive downloads, I think, for both of you. You guys are both listening to your intuition more. Secrets being revealed. This rune says strength. So your person is building their strength, I think, to come towards you. This is protected. So remember that your connection is very protected. Don't worry about third energies or anything. It's always being protected. We have this funny little like goblin creature. So I feel like this is kind of maybe like a wounded inner child, and you or your person, maybe both of you. And I feel like this is like a part of you, like, your shadow side that I think is being like integrated right now, which is really awesome. This says, drink me. So I feel like this is kind of an invitation into this like, exciting world here, between the two of you, you and your person. I feel like there's, yeah, it's like kind of like Alice in Wonderland. It's like you're going to be kind of transported into a different place with your person. There's all the temptation here. This little cat. So you guys could be cat lovers. Cats are very sensitive, intuitive beings, very lovely. Maybe you will get a cat with your person someday if you that resonates, if you want that. With this little kind of like web, it reminds me like everything being connected. So I feel like this is your person and you realizing the interconnectedness of all things, the oneness. We have the number 7, so manifestation definitely coming in. So if you've been manifesting this, it's definitely working. We have the number 6 as well, so love. Yeah, these kind of remind me of like your chakras being lit up and healed. Kind of runs you like steps as well, like a staircase, like, ascension. This witch, so you guys might be into witchy stuff. There could be something on Halloween that's important, significant, some connection to the past. Let's see, we have these beautiful flowers. So your person definitely wants to romance you. This says, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. So yeah, you make this person really happy. And we have the Gryffindor. So this is, again, like that energy of protection and power. This person really wants to be brave and come into your life. And then we have this little Triceratops. So this person definitely is a gentle giant, for sure. Very lovely dinosaurs, the Triceratops. All right, Pile 1, I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Sending you abundance and bliss and lots of love. Take care. All right, bye-bye. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. So let's look at your person's secret thoughts about you and see what's really going on here. All right, Pile 2. What are Pile 2's person's secret thoughts about Pile 2, please? What are Pile 2's person's secret thoughts about Pile 2? Oh, wow. Okay, so we have the 10 of Cups. So this is really beautiful energy. Your person is definitely, sorry, a lot of solar plexus energy being released. So we have the 10 Cups. So yeah, for some of you, your person could be secretly thinking about having a family with you, maybe having a baby, getting married, etc. Really living with each other. Having a family and getting married is not your vibe. The person's definitely thinking about coming into union with you, though, for sure. Um, but yeah, this person just wants to settle down with you. So this might be something that they never told you, they never mentioned. But yeah, this person definitely secretly, I think, fantasizes about, what it would be like to be with you forever, that kind of thing. Oh wow, King of Cups. So yeah, this person, they love you very deeply with the King of Cups. They have a lot of emotion towards you. This person is a very sensitive, loving sort of person, and they have all these deep, kind of soft, sweet feelings about you. And they might have some just really romantic, sweet fantasies, not just like passionate, sensual ones, but literally just like visions of you walking on the beach together, having dinner together, those kind of things. I feel like your person has very just like sweet, like almost innocent in a way fantasies about you sometimes, where it's like just the two of you hanging out and like kissing each other, just like really sweet, sweet, sweet feelings. So your person definitely again has a lot of love for you. You have the Queen of Swords and the Tower. Okay, so I think your person secretly kind of worries that you're gonna like maybe reject them somehow, and kind of like this guy kind of like getting thrown out of this tower here. Like it's like that you're with the Queen of Swords, she can be kind of cutting, she can kind of reject people sometimes, is kind of what I'm feeling. So this doesn't have to be like accurate, like to how you actually are, what you would actually do to them. It's more just like this person's fears are, they're afraid that you will reject them. So they secretly might sometimes think that maybe you're going to, say that you don't want them, or kind of cut them off, or, do something hurtful, and they're going to be thrown at this tower, and their life is going to start crumbling to pieces, and they're going to be like freaked out. So yeah, I feel like I think they're afraid of being like thrown out of your life. I feel like they're afraid of not, I'm hearing they're afraid of not living up to your expectations or being good enough for you, and that you're going to like realize that they're not good enough for you, and just like throw you out of their throw them out of your life, which is really interesting. So yeah, that's definitely a fear I feel like your person has. We have the King of Wands. So yeah, also a lot of passion though. They're definitely very passionate for you. Um, they definitely think about you, how attractive you are. They have a vision for the future with the two of you. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. So this is about a solid commitment. This also could be a new beginning or a rebirth in your connection, depending on the situation. This person could also be, like they could be secretly thinking about, proposing to you, or just, maybe telling you that they do have these really long-term feelings for you. I feel like this is just something in the physical world that to show that you guys are together, could be asking them to be, asking you officially to be their partner, significant other, something like that, just depending on where you guys are at. But this person is definitely thinking about giving you something that you can rely on, being really loyal to you. The Hermit and the Eight of Wands. So yeah, even if your person is sometimes in a bit of a hermit energy, they go within a lot. I feel like with this, I'm kind of getting Virgo energy from this, especially with the overthinking and the worrying. So yeah, your person might spend a lot of time in their head thinking about you, um, trying to solve, almost like a puzzle in a way, like trying to figure out what's really going on in this connection. They might kind of like, and now I'm here like analysis paralysis. They might kind of get stuck in their head sometimes, like just really deeply thinking about this. But this person is also, I think, motivated to take action towards you. This is about communication. So if you haven't receive communication from your person, I feel like this is definitely something they're thinking about. They really want to. For those of you where there has been like a tower moment between the two of you, and there's some sort of, you know, um, issue, you guys aren't, on good terms right now. I feel like this person is definitely thinking about, how to come back to you, how to offer you like an apology, or what to say or what to do to, get on your good side again. I don't feel like that's necessarily for all of you, but yeah, this person is definitely very passionate for you as well, just like, really attracted to you. They definitely want to tell you something as well. I feel like they want to speak their feelings, they want to take their mask off. I really like this Tower card a lot because he's wearing this mask, he's falling out of the tower wearing this mask. So it could be your person, is having to really take that false self, away, and really look at themselves, who they really are as a person, and show you the real them as well, that you like deserve it. All right. Clarify the Queen of Swords, please. Okay, interesting. So we have justice, karma, morality, values, truth, accountability. What I give, I receive. So this is about them wanting to really be good to you. I think be really honest. I really like this. I feel like the Queen of Swords also can represent someone who has strong boundaries and, deserves the truth and has very good discernment. So it's like, that when this person is lying or not being honest. And so like they're going deep within them with the Hermit energy. They're digging really deep right now, trying to figure out, how to come towards you, how to take this mask off, how to be honest with you, because we have the Ace of Pentacles coming out again. I want to offer you a new beginning. So this is so awesome. Yeah, definitely confirmation of that. So yeah, your person is definitely wanting to, you know, stabilize this connection, ground it. They want a new beginning with you. You guys have a really beautiful future between the two of you. This person can see it, with this Ten of Cups. It's like I feel like they can visualize it so strongly, what it would feel like to be in this union with you, this like happy family, even, again, have like children with you for some of you. If that's something that's interesting for you guys, something you want, clarify the Queen of Swords, please. Pile 2, clarify the Queen of Swords. I'm carefully planning my next steps. So yeah, your person is planning their steps towards you carefully because it's like they want to come to you right, I think, because the Queen of Swords, again, she knows she deserves truth and integrity and honesty. So this person is like, really strategizing, I think, and strategizing in a really good way though, like not in a manipulative way, but like, in the strategy mode, how do I approach pile 2, how to approach this person? What do I say? Oh, wow, look at this. Oh, exactly. I want to come to you and give you my love. So yeah, they're really hoping that you're going to be receptive of them when they do, come to you and give you their love with the Knight of Cups here. Okay, a lot of watery energy I feel from this as well. So yeah, this person is definitely thinking about pursuing you in a very romantic way, flirting with you, making that love offer for you. So, yeah, so this is really sweet. Your person wants to follow their heart. They want to be vulnerable with you. And then I'm ascending to a higher state of consciousness, judgment, spiritual awakening, epiphanies. So this is really awesome. Your person is actually having some sort of spiritual awakening, wake up call, resurrection. And I really like that. That makes a lot of sense with the Hermit too, because this is about kind of like spending a lot of time alone, just like self-reflecting, going deep within yourself again, finding your higher self, listening to your intuition. So yeah, this is really awesome. I feel like they're going to come to you in this energy of kind of like an awakened person. I feel like they're going to be different maybe than how you remember them the last time you interacted with them. If there's been no contact for some of you, or they're just going to be shifting and you're definitely going to notice that. What else is pile 2's person secretly thinking about pile 2 right now, please? What else is pile 2's person secretly thinking about pile 2 right now, please? Okay. So we have take the lead with the Three of Wands. So your person is definitely, yeah, thinking about taking the lead. That makes sense. The King of Wands is very much a leader. It's that Leo energy, alpha energy. So this person wants to, I think, be the one to move towards you first. Maybe for some of you, they feel like, it would make them feel maybe empowered to do that. So we have Seek the Truth, the Seven of Swords. This is also came out for pile 1 as well. So I feel like this is kind of a collective energy. So this is about taking the mask off, figuring out who they really are as a person. For a lot of you, maybe your person struggled with their identity. Maybe that's why they're having to go with this Hermit energy and really figure out who they are at the moment. Because, it's like it's hard to really know what we want in life if we don't really know who we are, because, we might be drawn to things that are more, from our ego or who we should think we should be, things that are more like our soul self, what's really the best for us, like this, this Ten of Cups energy. What they see with you, I feel like that's something you have to do a lot of inner work and reflection to even sometimes realize, especially if you have a lot of like layers of fear and stuff built up around, blockages to love and happiness. Sometimes people just don't feel worthy of happiness, or they're scared of it if they've never experienced it very much before. And we have Two of Wands again, spread your wings. So yeah, this person wants to take the lead, spread their wings, be brave. This person is really stepping into bravery is what I feel. Simply love, the Six of Cups. So reunion, they just want to come into the energy of love, simply love, like, not complicated, just, be honest with you. No more games is kind of what I'm hearing. We have the root chakra. So yeah, they're needing to stabilize themselves right now in this connection. They want us to ground this connection again. I feel like this is definitely one of their thoughts is, let's get this thing rooted in the physical world. Let's, this could be definitely, some sort of physical proposal or offer or loving together, something like that. There's something in they're very much like the 3D world that this person is thinking about offering you to make you feel, show you that they really care about you. We have darkest fears. So yeah, they're having to face some dark fears here with the Nine of Swords. I feel like this connection might bring up a lot of those fears for sure. Clarity of belief, Ace of Swords. So they're getting clarity. They're starting to see things, the truth of everything. And I think that makes sense because Justice came out, and that is kind of about, clarity. It's about honesty, integrity, and balance. And then win or lose, the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is an interesting energy. I feel like this person's realizing that, it's like win or lose, it's kind of the same. It's like when we hurt other people, we are hurting ourselves because we are all connected. So they could be learning some lesson about that, some lesson of maybe kindness and compassion. And, they want to be maybe kinder to you. Clarify darkest fears, please. Clarify darkest fears. Clarify darkest fears. Clarify darkest fears, please. Whoa, my heart is yours, King of Cups. That's awesome. The King of Cups came out earlier. So, yeah, this person, I think they're really afraid of maybe telling you how much they love you, that their heart is yours. So that could be really scary for them. Oh, look at this. We have the Devil card. I'm freeing myself from the chains of fear. So it's interesting. We have darkest fears, and then, yeah, this person maybe has been in chains. So for those of you where, like, you very strongly feel that this person really loves you, but maybe they haven't told you, or they, act a little distant, or, something like that, it's really just because this person's fears that hold them back. They really do love you a lot. But they've been but they've been lost in illusion here maybe for a little bit, thinking that maybe it was better to hide their feelings than to tell you how they, really care about you. But I think they're realizing they need to let this go because you have the Seven of Cups and making important choices. So this is literally a choice between staying in the energy of the devil, lower vibrational, hiding things. I think kind of I said like maybe game playing in the past a little bit. I feel like not on purpose. It was more just because they were trying to like protect themselves. But, they're having to, maybe change this behavior. Maybe they need to choose a different sort of behavior, choose love, choose empathy, compassion, and vulnerability, which could be something new for them. And this is interesting. This was on the bottom of the deck. I just noticed. This is the card that says confront. And this is like the moon, confronting those shadows, confronting the wounded inner child. So there's some deep stuff going on for your person right now, for sure, you guys. Um, for sure. Um, let's see. Let's put some of their current energy towards you. Also, I noticed the heart chakra in this deck as well was kind of kind of on top as well. So definitely heart chakra awakening, this healing the heart chakra, letting go of these things that block it. What is Pal 2's person's current energy towards Pal 2 right now? What is Pal 2's person's current energy towards Pal 2 right now, please? What is Pal 2's person's current energy towards Pal 2? New day. What is Pal 2's person's current energy towards Pal 2? Pal 2's person's current energy towards Pile 2. Pile 2's person's current energy. Okay, so we have New Day. So this is like very much the New Beginnings card. New Beginning has come out a lot here. Ace of Pentacles coming out twice. So yeah, there's definitely a dawning. Something really beautiful happening. Like this person's opening their arms, ready to maybe jump into this with you. But we have burden. So this kind of is like I'm feeling that this is tied to those fears and like the devil energy. They might be really burdened by some sort of inner pain that they've experienced, maybe unresolved issues within them, burdened by those fears, and just a lot of intense emotions I think they feel for you. So that could be kind of something they struggle with. Is it's like it's not that you're a burden or this relationship is a burden. It's more like it really maybe reflects to them how in some places that they feel very unhealed, very afraid. So that could be kind of stressful for them. They could feel like exhausted sometimes, maybe emotionally, just because of it's not your fault, obviously. It's just like it can just bring up so many feelings, especially if your person's the kind of person that tends to hide their feelings. It can be overwhelming to care so much about somebody. And then I think realizing they need to like do something about it as well, like show you how they feel, could be really scary for them as well. It could also put a lot of pressure on themselves. Maybe I'm hearing they put a lot of pressure on themselves to be perfect for you, and that's hard also. Then we have self-love. So this is awesome. Your person is realizing that in order to love you, they need to learn to love themselves. So I love this card. I'm gonna hold it up again because there's like these kind of like teardrops or like raindrops. I feel like your person's just maybe shedding a lot of tears, shedding a lot of pain, letting themselves really feel those emotions. I feel like your person Definitely getting water sign vibes as well, maybe, or that's just the energy right now, but just like a lot of emotion. Your person's a very, very sensitive, emotional sort of person, and they're really, feeling it right now. And I think, again, allowing themselves to feel it and not judge themselves. Do things that nurture their soul, learn to parent their inner child instead of rejecting it or running away from it or like distracting themselves from their pain with other things. So we have, what is Paltu's person learning right now? Paltu's person learning right now. What is Paltu's person learning? What is Paltu's person learning right? So this is beautiful. We have change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So your person is learning to change, learning to let go, allow the cycles and flow of life to, take them over and, allow themselves to evolve. And then we have friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So I kind of feel like this is to do with your relationship. I feel like you guys definitely have something more than just a friendship, but I think this is kind of saying, like I understand that they understand that you were in their life for a reason. And I feel like, they're not gonna maybe fear it so much or worry about it so much. It's like they understand that the universe brings you guys together for some reason that is very important. And then health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. This is very much to do with self-love. So I feel like this is also about mental health as well, not just like physical health. It's like they're like realizing, their body is a temple. They are a beautiful soul. They deserve to love themselves. So that's really awesome. Awesome energy. Um, I feel like they're learning to value themselves right now, which is really great because then it'll help them value you even more too. Um, Help them, escape from this darker energy that maybe they've been stuck in for a while. What else does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2? What does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2? What does Pile 2's person want to say? So separation is healing us and preparing us for union. We both need time to heal and ascend. So for some of you, you guys might be in separation of some sort or no contact or, maybe whatever your situation is, the specifics. So this is your person is saying, this is helping us prepare to come together in the future. This person might still need healing, and there's more to learn. But I feel like they're surrendering to this connection, especially I'm hearing if this person ever ran from the connection or denied it. It's like with this card here, they're learning that, you really are there for a reason and it's not something to be like afraid of. Again, I feel like there's some sort of spiritual acknowledgement here. We are learning unconditional love. Wow. I will love you for the rest of my life and infinitely after. My intentions are pure. I want to do right by you. I'm praying your light will shine on me once more. So this person is praying for a reunion. And then I can't help falling under your spell. You are like a love potion to me. So this is why they will love you forever because you just are like a love potion. Even if this person tries to like deny it or pretend they don't have feelings for you or lie to themselves or whatever, that's like they can't help. They can't help it. You just have a very intoxicating abide energy. You guys just have great chemistry. We have can we forgive and forget? And also it's kind of like can you forgive and forget? So if this person's really hurt you in the past, they're hoping that you can forgive them. I'm feeling the consequences of my actions and it's breaking my heart. I know this love is once in a lifetime. I know we have a deep soul connection. Okay, wow, awesome. I want to wake up in your arms every day. We both know that we belong together. My attraction to you grows stronger by the day. I promise I will return to you when the time is right. So definitely, this is super awesome. And then I miss your energy. So yeah, your person wants to return to you because they miss your energy. They miss your light. They miss your beautiful, high vibrational energy. I feel like you just make this person really happy when they're around you. I can't help it, I feel like they smile a lot. When you guys are together, maybe you make them laugh really hard. All right, what else does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2? What else does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2? What else does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2? What else does Pile 2's person want to say? Wow. I wasn't ready to give you the love you deserve, so the universe kept us apart. So this is kind of a higher self message. I feel like also kind of, acknowledging that if you guys are in some sort of separation, this was probably the universe's plan all along because this person was maybe going to really hurt you because of their unhealed behavior. I feel like a lot of times, especially with like twins and deep soul connections, it's like even the separation is really painful. It's like it kind of allows for a more permanent union in the future. And that if twins that are unhealed or soulmates that are unhealed come together right away, it can kind of like explode and maybe get really, really messy, really, really painful. And so it's like in some way separation spares you guys a lot of the unnecessary pain of maybe like your wounds kind of reacting and triggering each other like all the time, because you can heal a lot of those triggers in private, on your own, and then come back together when you both have worked through a lot, so you can really experience just the unconditional love and a lot more of just the pure beauty rather than all of the pain and the turmoil and all that kind of stuff. You set my soul alight. You deserve all the love in the universe, and I want to be the one to give it to you. So they're saying that even though the universe kept us apart, I still want to be the one to give you all the love that I feel for you. I love the way our bodies fit together so perfectly. I'm making healthier choices for myself. Okay, this is so awesome. Because we have the self-love and the health. Oh my gosh, that's actually crazy. The health card, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So this is totally confirmation of that. Wow, our chemistry is so powerful. It's explosive whenever we connect. It's funny, I was just kind of talking about, yeah, there's some really wild chemistry here, but I'm wild in a really good way. It's really powerful, powerful love. I'm quiet because I don't know what to say to you. So if your person ever is quiet, or you feel like they're ghosting you or not being very communicative, or if there's no contact right now, it's like they might have hurt you and they don't know what to say, or it's just like they're stuck in their head. It's not because they don't want to talk to you though. It's just because they literally don't know what to say. It's like they're speechless. It could be a throat chakra blockage for some of them. Um, what else does pile two's person in the state of pile two? What else does pile two's person live in the state of pile two? What's pile two's person in the state of pile two? So it's not you, it's me. So very true. If your person has hurt you, it's not about you. It's their own wounds and issues and insecurities. Um, I'm realizing I need to let go of my pride. So maybe their ego and their pride, cause some issues here. You shake me to my core. So definitely some tower moments I feel like happen for your person through this connection. It's like helping them really find themselves though in a really good way. I'm masking the deep pain I feel with ego. Use your intuition to see beyond the surface of my actions. So if this person has hurt you, or if they're, for some of you, this could just be acting like they're not in pain, especially if you guys are in separation. They're acting like they've moved on, they don't care, they don't even notice or something like that. That's just that's just a front. They definitely have noticed. If there's a separation here. It also could just be in general, they might kind of try to hide the pain that they go through, by kind of acting like overly grandiose or something, and that's also just a mask. Let's see. What else does pile two's person in the state of pile two? You make me feel blessed. Oh, this is so sweet. So yeah, you make this person feel super blessed, super lucky. Um, I hadn't seen true beauty until I saw you. Wow. So yeah, you really are extremely gorgeous to this person. I feel like inside and out. And then the universe will always bring us back together. I love how the universe keeps kind of coming up as a pile. It's like the universe in this pile, like the universe kept us apart. I want to give you all the love in the universe, and the universe will always bring us back together. So even though, the universe might have kept you guys away from each other, or, put blockages in the connection, this is a message I think from their higher self to say, like, look, it will always come back together, because there is some higher, thing guiding this connection, a higher intelligence. Um, all right, pile two, what do you need to hear right now? What do you need to hear right now, pile two? Exceeding expectations, I soar into excellence. This is beautiful. So, you're moving beyond, I feel like, a lot of generational curses, maybe, feelings of inadequacy, or people that told you that you weren't good enough or something. It's like, even if it's just yourself, self-criticism, I feel like you are really becoming your ideal self, your that your really amazing self that was always within you. Awakening ancient wisdom, deep inner knowing is emerging within me. Whoa, powerful. So yeah, you're definitely really accessing some really cool energy here. I feel like you are maybe getting in touch with your Akashic record, your past lives. I think I'm getting a message that it's like you have a deep inner knowing about your person and your connection. Whatever's going on, whatever circumstances, it's like you kind of understand, maybe on some level, again, that the universe will bring you back together, and that, this is all in a higher, if you look at it from a higher perspective, it's all just, contracts we make with people pre-incarnation, to learn these lessons. And so it's not it's hard when it's in the moment you're being triggered, and it's like, it's easy to get really reactive and really fearful and really upset. But it's like, when you take that step back, you kind of are able to neutralize it and kind of let go of the feelings of like taking things super personally, because it's like it's not personal. Like we are literally learning so much from this, and you love me and I love you, even if we're triggering each other. All right. Let's get some last little messages from them. What else does pile two's person really want to say to pile two? What else does pile two's person really want to say to pile two? I want a second chance. Yeah, 100%. Baby, you're meant for me, and would you take me as I am? So I think I mentioned earlier, a person like kind of like what like wants to be perfect for you, and they kind of stress out about it maybe a little bit. Would you accept them for who they really are? What else does file two's person want to say to file two? I want us to date. I'm coming to see you, and you can read my mind. So this is definitely telepathic connection. They want to come see you. They want to take you on a date. Want to romance you. What is Pile Two's person's overall energy towards Pile Two? What's Pile Two's person's overall energy towards Pile Two? Okay, so yeah, this is interesting. So we have the Two of Pentacles. So they're trying to find balance here. They're trying to definitely reach a solution. Kind of back and forth in their head. Like what do I do? What do I say? Like really wanting to get out of this energy. We have the five of, sorry, third chakra, but we have the five of pentacles. So definitely they feel out in the cold, and it's like they want to do something about it. They don't want to feel out in the cold anymore. They want to bring healing into this connection with the star. And then the four of pentacles, it's like they want to, I think, release these fears, let go of control issues, let go of the need to control everything, to feel safe, learn to let go and just, be vulnerable, no matter what happens. Open-hearted. What else does Pile 2 need to hear right now? Does Pile 2 need to hear right now? What does Pile 2 need to hear? Okay, so we have this little dice, and this fell out on the number one. So I feel like that is about, the ace, the new beginning, the new start, the first step. So you have this little needle, or not needle and thread. This is a little like bobbin and thread, but this is like, your person's very energetically wrapped around you. You guys are very connected, even if you are separated. They have the letter L, the letter G, the letter P. We have this little car, so it's interesting. I said I'm coming to see you, so there could be travel. They could be definitely feeling very motivated energetically to come towards you. We have this cute little heart, so a lot of love here, of course. Very fertile energy here, goddess energy as well with the rabbits. We have this dragon, so I feel like this is your person getting in touch with their power and their mysticism. This is also, I think, about action. So, this person is gaining a lot of wisdom too. So it's like they want to fly towards you. They could be getting in touch with their mystical side. There could be a connection here to maybe Asia, maybe China, or another part of Asia. For some of you, it's very specific. Could be you guys have roots there, ancestry there, maybe past lives or something. We have this cute little snail, so it's like this person's having to come out of their shell, express themselves to you. You have this little Leo charm, so confidence, power. Again, I feel like a lot of fire energy here with the dragon and the lion. So you could be a fire sign, maybe. You're getting in touch with your inner fire. Well, we have this wedding cake, so this is about, I feel like the two of you definitely, union on the horizon, and and getting to enjoy the sweet aspects of your connection. I think I was kind of saying that, it's like you're healing all this so you can enjoy the beauty and the sweetness. You're this little unicorn, so your person thinks you're very, very special, very unique, beautiful, lovely, healing person. And we have this chili pepper, so quite a lot of passion and spice also between the two of you, which is really great. All right, Pile 2, I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Sending you abundance and bliss and so much love. Take care. All right, bye-bye. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. So, what's up your person's secret thoughts about you? Pile 3. What are Pile 3's person's secret thoughts about Pile 3, please? What are Pile 3's person's secret thoughts about Pile 3? Pile 3's person's secret thoughts about Pile 3, please? What are Pile 3's person's secret thoughts about Pile 3? Pile 3's person's secret thoughts about Pile 3. Okay. Oops. Okay, so let's see. We have the Empress. So very lovely. Your person is definitely secretly thinking about how just absolutely gorgeous you are. You are so beautiful. They find you extremely attractive. You just have like everything that they could ever want. You have the smarts and the charisma, the beauty, the loyalty. You just like, the divine goddess and other energy. And this person definitely really, really admires you. They admire that about you. You have the Ace of Pentacles, so they're thinking about a new beginning with you, offering you something in the physical. This could be, a commitment as well, like an offer of, stability and loyalty on their part, just maybe expressing to you how loyal they feel towards you, that they really see a long-term future with the two of you. You guys could really, have something really beautiful and stable together. We have the Four of Cups and the Eight of Wands. So your person is definitely thinking, meditating, and thinking a lot about this passion that they have for you. They're definitely thinking about communication as well. So I think your person with the Four of Cups is like kind of trying to determine, what's the best way to communicate, what is the best way to bring this new beginning forward to you? How do they express their love to you? How do they express this passion to you in a way that's suitable, especially because of the Empress? It's like they really want to impress you. We have the Ten of Cups. So yeah, for a lot of you, this person really sees a long-term future, even a family, if that's something you guys are interested in, marriage and commitment, if that's something you're interested in. If you're not, into the more traditional aspects, this is just the two of you being in, long-term union, harmonious union, balance. Like, you don't have to have a wedding to, prove your love to each other. So this person's definitely just thinking about, commitment, long-term, the two of you being united in love, which is really sweet. They could definitely, for those of you where you're interested in having a family with your person, they definitely are as well. That's definitely a specific message. Nine of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So yeah, this person is not going anywhere. This person is standing up for this. This guy's been through a lot here, the wounded warrior, but they're still fighting. They still have, one more fight in them. Still have, more energy to go. This person is not, they're staying strong here. It's like that you're their Empress, and I feel like again, no one compares to you for sure. So they're like, I'm sticking by this connection. I'm sticking by my Empress. I have all this passion and desire and, for this person. I'm so attracted to them. So also with the Knight of Wands, this person is going to be, I feel like there's going to be movement somehow in this connection. If it's, you run, see each other in the physical world, your person's going to start pursuing you more. I definitely feel that they have a lot of faith in your connection here, and I think it's giving them a lot of confidence. We have the Queen of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. So the Queen of Swords is, this shows your person is aware that you have high standards, you know your worth, when they're lying, when they're being deceitful. It's like they know that you are highly intelligent and that you deserve honesty and truth and integrity. And so I think they want to show up for you like that. They want to show up for you with a lot of love and showing you how much you mean to them, not just on a physical level. It's like this person really does care about you. And we have the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like this is about a message that they want to send you, a text. So, or a call or email or something like that, however you guys communicate. So it's like this person's kind of here, like, kind of looking, it's almost like you could replace that with a phone, kind of looking at their phone, thinking like, what do I say? How do I come forward to my person? So they're definitely deep in contemplation. It's like they don't want you to reject them. And also I think they know that you kind of see right through them. So they have to be, they have to show up right for you, for sure. All right, let's get some clarification. Um, Clarify the Queen of Swords, please, for pile 3. Clarify the Queen of Swords for pile 3. Clarify the Queen of Swords for pile 3. King of Pentacles, I want to nurture our connection and provide you with stability. Okay, this is awesome. Or Knight of Pentacles, sorry. So yeah, this person is definitely, again, thinking about how to come forward to you. Again, this is reiterating this person wants a stable future with you. And I think that's what they're thinking about. How do I nurture you? How do I nurture pile 3? How do I nurture this connection? This person definitely is carefully planning. They are focused on the long term with you 100%. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Um, Okay, so it's actually kind of funny that I said like King of Pentacles earlier, because then the King of Pentacles came out again. I am loyal and committed to you. So yeah, the truth is this person is very loyal to you, because we have all this like Pentacle energy. Your person could possibly be an Earth sign if that resonates for some of you, but doesn't have to be. But yeah, this person definitely I think wants to be honest with you about how committed they are to you. Maybe this person has never really told you, how deeply committed to you they are, how the future that they do see with you. Um, and then we have the moon. I'm going deep within myself to discover my soul. So this person has been doing a lot of inner work, really looking at themselves, maybe working on their subconscious beliefs and fears and things like that. They've been really exploring themselves, which is really awesome, listening to their intuition, discovering a lot about themselves, doing that shadow work. We have the Seven of Swords, being strategic with my words and actions. And I think this is kind of what I was saying, where it's like with the Queen of Swords, it's like they know they need to be honest with you. This could be a behavior that they used to kind of be in, which is that, deception, hiding true feelings, not being, honest about how, what's really going on with them, how they really see you. So I think because they're doing this shadow work here with the moon, they're kind of looking at this and they're like, I am loyal and committed to this person. I love this person. I want this connection in my life. I need to stop pretending that I don't, I need to be more honest. Look at this. We have Nine of Cups. You are all I've ever wanted. You are a wish come true. So the truth is, you're a wish come true. They want to commit to you. And we look here. We have the Page of Pentacles coming out again. I want to reach out and send you a message. So I think this is your person realizing that, they need to just be straight up with you. They need to just let you know that you are wish fulfillment, that you are amazing, that you are what they've been dreaming of. Maybe even some of them manifested you. For some of you guys, they purposely are like, prayed for their soulmate or twin flame or something. So, this person's like, what am I so afraid of? Like, I really need to just stop self-sabotaging and really come forward with the truth to my beautiful Empress. All right. What else is pile three's person secretly thinking about pile three right now? What else is pile three's person secretly thinking about pile three right now? Oh my gosh, okay, that's actually really funny. The manifest card comes out with the magician, which is funny. I was literally just talking, maybe your person manifested you. So this could be that they actually are trying to manifest you. Or they're just realizing, that they need to look at these subconscious fears, because those can actually manifest into really negative, undesirable things in our reality. So your person is maybe learning to watch their thoughts, be more positive. We have nurture at the Empress again. So yeah, definitely I think there is a message here that they might literally be trying to manifest you. But you give them this beautiful energy with the nurture card. It's like with the Empress, you just have a beautiful, lovely energy of home and safety and beauty, like a beautiful flower. You're just extremely attractive inside and out. Your energy is very attractive. You're also very physically beautiful. You have trust. So the Fool. So your person is thinking about leaping in, just jumping in here, trusting. This is about them being honest with you, telling you how they feel, because they've just surrendered and they trust that, everything will be okay. To stop fearing rejection so much. We have Seek. This is a really cool card with the Hermit. So yeah, this is awesome. They're definitely connecting to the universe. They're seeking themselves. And that's kind of interesting. The moon, I associate the moon and the hermit a lot together. I feel like they're kind of similar energies. Self-discovery, trying to figure out, the truth of who they really are as a person. Oh, this is, yeah, the hermit. So, connecting with nature as well. Maybe they've been getting really into meditation. Two Pentacles, find balance. So yeah, it's like they're having to balance their fears out, balance their tendency to maybe run away, to hide, to be deceptive, and just learn to, again, trust, find balance through trust, and maybe stop being in their head, back and forth. I feel like the magician's also about trust. It's like believing that you can create what you want. It's like maybe this person struggled to feel worthy of this Ten of Cups with you, and it's like now they're having to, really manifest feeling good enough for that. We have flow with the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, going with the flow, letting things happen as they will, really allowing whatever comes into their life, even if they, potentially get rejected by you. It's like I think they're opening to that. Like, I feel like for a lot of you wouldn't reject this person if they came forward, but this person's like, I feel like part of getting the confidence to move towards somebody is also being in a mode of acceptance of rejection, if that is what's supposed to happen. So I feel like your person's just like really surrendering. And we have Shine, beautiful, with the Sun, and this is like a solar plexus activation. So they're gaining a lot of confidence and courage here. I feel like they're also thinking, you just make them so happy here. You make them shine. You make them feel alive. You make them feel just so lit up inside with all this wand energy. It's just beautiful. They're just super passionate about you. I feel like you're really causing this person to want to do inner work as well, which is really sweet. It's like they want to better themselves for you in a lot of ways is what I'm feeling. All right, let's get some oracle cards and see what else is going on here. What else is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three? What is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three, please? What is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three? We have omens. Oh, wow. So your person is seeing signs and synchronicities about you. At the moment, they're getting a lot of omens, like the universe is definitely communicating to them. They're getting a lot of downloads. I feel like they've been seeing your name everywhere, stuff like that. We have new day. So, wow, a new beginning, 100%. I think the Ace of Pentacles came out, I believe. Yeah, so this person definitely wants a new beginning with you, a new dawn, this connection, a restart, a resurrection. And then we have abundance. Oh, this is beautiful. So you make this person feel very rich, very abundant. It's not necessarily just in terms of money, but I think just like emotionally abundant. Like, and I think the Ten of Cups is like that energy of being very fulfilled. And it's like, even if we have a lot of financial abundance, if we don't have that emotional abundance to balance it out, like a lot of loving family and friends, it's not extremely fulfilling. I feel like love is definitely the most fulfilling thing in the universe. So you make this person feel just like $1,000,000, just always so happy and so blessed and so grateful. What lesson is Pal 3's person currently learning? We have service. I feel good when I can help others. So your person is stepping into service, which is really great. Realizing that, they need to be in the service of other people as well as themselves, not just completely focus on themselves and, what they can get out of people, what they can get out of life. It's like, realizing that by being kind to you as well, they're gaining a lot. We have friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. This is interesting. This also came out in pile 2, and I feel like I kind of interpreted this as like more like relationship, that you are in their life for a really powerful reason and kind of accepting that and surrendering to that, that you guys were brought together for a reason. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So, wow, this is interesting because we have the Find Balance card that came out here as well. So, this is really great. I feel like your person is finding an equilibrium in their life, harmony within their thoughts. I think because they're doing all this inner work here with the moon, they're doing all that self-examination, really going within, looking at all those shadows and everything. This is really helping them to definitely come into that energy of just a stillness and, feeling good within themselves. And it's also definitely helping them to manifest as well because they're clearing all the baggage and the pain that, prevents them from having those, having love and abundance and joy in their life. I just want to lay my head on your chest, on as close as it gets to your heart. That's really sweet. Your person really wants to cuddle with you, listen to your heartbeat, just very sensitive, emotional, kind of intimate energy. What else is pile three's person want to say to pile 3? What else is pile three's person want to say to pile 3? What else is pile three's person want to say to pile 3? What else is pile three's person want to say back to pile 3? What else is pile three's person want to say to pile 3? Let's take all these. Okay, so we have, I feel like I've known you before. So, yeah, this person definitely feels like you guys have had like a past life together or something like that. You've met before. It's a very like familiar energy to you. I'm digging deep to show up as my best self. I feel it makes a lot of sense. Your person definitely is digging deep. That, that Herman energy. You're the only person I'm attracted to anymore. So this is interesting. I feel like this is saying that, they're not feeling that physical attraction to other people. You're really just kind of all they want. I need to see you again. I want to talk to you and see how you've been. So definitely communication could be physical reunion as well. I've been communicating with you telepathically. I'm ready to give into the temptation that is you. So, a lot of passion for sure. I'm shedding my past self and going through metamorphosis. Nobody does it like you. I can still feel your touch. Your love is all I want. Sometimes I feel like we're the same person. I love you with every fiber of my being. And this one's kind of deep. I know I have hurt you and makes me so sad. You're the last person I ever wanted to hurt, and yet I did because of my inner pain and wounds from the past. So, yeah, this definitely could have been an issue. This person might have hurt you at some point in this connection, made you feel really rejected, abandoned, stuff like that. And they're saying, I'm really sorry. I know I hurt you. I really regret it. I didn't want to do that to you. I just I wasn't conscious, I wasn't able to see the pain I was causing. Um, Someday I'll find the right words and I'll tell you everything. Please just give me time. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three, please? What else does pile three's person want to say? When I hurt you, I'm projecting my insecurities and self-esteem issues onto you. Please don't take it personally. And then this one kind of is the same sort of message. Nothing I've done was ever your fault. You are so beautiful. I love your face and body. You're the most gorgeous being I've ever seen. Yeah, definitely. I feel that with the Empress. I worship your light and inner beauty. Also, I just worship your light and beauty. So outer beauty as well. This person definitely does worship you. You are my bliss. And then my destructive behavior comes from self-loathing. Have compassion for the inner suffering I'm experiencing. So yeah, this person really might have been hurtful to you recently or in the past or something. And they're saying, this is just self-sabotage with that Seven of Swords energy, self-loathing, feeling like they're not good enough for you, feeling like they're going to lose you, and then they push you away unconsciously, that kind of thing. Because with the Empress, it's like they just think you're so amazing. So it's definitely not because they don't love you and want to be with you. I often have intense dreams about you. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say? I'm going through a dark night of the soul. Interesting. I've shown you a side to me I usually keep hidden from others. My mask is coming off. Okay, this is really awesome. So there is this dark night of the soul. There's this like tower energy, a lot of power and change, So this is helping their mask to come off. And then I feel lost without you. So I feel like if there's a separation, this is definitely causing this dark night of the soul. They're having to really reflect on their wounds and things with the separation. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? If you had done the things to me that I did to you would have broken me. I'm walking a mile in your shoes now. So this is a person who's definitely looking at, how their behavior, if you had done the same things, it would have just really, really hurt. And they're starting to see things from your perspective. Fears of abandonment make it hard for me to be close with you. So I've waited, even though deep down my heart is craving your affection. I'm asking the deep pain I feel with ego. Use your intuition to see beyond the surface of my actions. And then we've been through so much together. We can't give up on this love. So even though there might be a lot of, chaos in this person's life, there might be a dark night of the soul. Maybe you're kind of going through one right now too. It's like, this person's like, I don't want to give up. We've already been through so much together. We have such a powerful connection. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? I want to pursue you. Yeah, this person definitely must have come forward. They want to pursue you for sure. I loved you from the start. This is really sweet. So yeah, from the beginning, this person had feelings for you. They loved you. There's magic between us, and I've had secret feelings for you for a long time. So yeah, they might have been hiding their feelings for a very long time. You might be really, have been hurt by that in the past. But I feel like this person is assuring you that, they always loved you. It might just, I've taken a lot of time to work up the courage to be honest about those feelings with themselves and you. Um, oh, actually, no, I need to get you some advice first. Sorry. Let's see. All right, pile three. All right, what does pile three need to hear right now, please? What does pile three need to hear right now, please? What does pile three need to hear right now? Ooh, beautiful. So with opening to love, my heart is open. So this could be definitely a powerful affirmation right now. This is also just such a cool image. So, open your heart to love for sure. I feel like there's love coming your way. Exceeding expectations, I soar into excellence. So I feel like you're really moving beyond a lot of self, limiting beliefs that you had about yourself, feelings of insecurity. If you ever dealt with those, I feel like you are really embracing yourself and feeling really proud of yourself. I feel like you're making a lot of people in your reality very proud of you as well. I feel like your person is proud of you because you are just so excellent. And I feel like this is also a message your person just finds you really, really amazing as a person, very inspiring. You really have your life together, and I feel like you're just expanding and doing a lot of really cool stuff with your life, and then making a difference. My inner light shines far and wide, so you are making a difference. Whatever your light work is, whatever you're doing with your life, this is definitely, confirmation that you're really helping people. You're making a difference. That you are, following your path in life, your mission, and helping the world become a better place, which is really beautiful and really important. And I feel like this is all tied up with opening your heart as well. I feel like the more you open your heart, the more you are able to touch the hearts of other people, your family, and just strangers and your person as well. So that's really powerful. Um, I feel like, Spirit's definitely congratulating you for all the wonderful things that you're doing with your life and with your time on Earth. What else is Pile Three's person? We want to say to Pile 3. What else is Pile Three's person? We want to say to Pile 3. Would you take me as I am? I want this to last. I think about you a lot. I'm sad, so they might be kind of sad, missing you. They might think about you and get sad. You light my fire. I'm stressing about us. So they are stressing about the two of you. They're sad. I crave your body. So, they really are feeling like the urge to really fix things between the two of you, maybe an apology for some of you. What is Pile Three's person's overall energy towards Pile 3, please? What is Pile Three's person's overall energy towards Pile 3, please? What is Pile Three's person's overall energy towards Pile? We have Judgment and the King of Cups and the Five of Cups. So yeah, this is definitely that sad vibe. Your person misses you. They're really yearning, and maybe looking back on the past with regret. They might be kind of disappointed in themselves. Disappointed in maybe the choices and decisions they've made that have maybe resulted in separations or conflicts between the two of you. This person, because they really, really love you here at the King of Cups. It's like they have all these deep feelings for you. They really care about you. So it's like they wish that I'm hearing they wish they had shown you more love. Like they wish that they had shown you more love when they had the chance, or they wish that they could show you more love now. And this is this beautiful, powerful judgment ascension moment that they're having right now, like a wake up call, like a realization, like, I need to shift out of this energy of, victim mentality, sadness, and, I need to be emotionally honest. I need to be loving. I need to open my heart to this person. I feel like this person's had to really learn to trust you and trust the connection. They might have kind of had like dismissive avoidant tendencies in the past due to like negative experiences, and so this person's really having to learn that you are a safe person in their life, that they can't be vulnerable with you and you're not going to hurt them. So I feel like this is all just a matter of time, as this person learns to feel safe and trust themselves and you. What does Pile 3 need to hear right now, please? Just Pile 3 need to hear. Just Pile 3 needs to hear. Okay, so this is really cool. I like this little camera. So your person wants to make memories with you. They might also be looking at pictures of you if they have them like on their phone or something, or like on social media. They want to take pictures with the two of you as well. Like I feel like they want like a picture where you guys are like in each other's arms or something. We have the letter O. I feel like that's about opening, opening the heart. We have this little energy like the sacral chakra, so a lot of passion activation. We have this little flip flop, so yeah, you might feel like your person kind of flip flops back and forth. Maybe you're like, where is your mind? Are you like, where are you at? Maybe hot and cold is kind of what I'm feeling from that. But I feel like this is them having to stabilize out, let go of those kind of behaviors where they second guess themselves. Kind of, they're having to feel really confident now. We have this beautiful crown. So again, Empress energy. They just see you as royalty. They really look up to you. You could dress very fancy for some of you, or you just have like fancy bougie vibes and they really like that. We have this little bell, so this kind of reminds me of the judgment energy of like, wake up call, like hearing the bells ringing in your head, like knowing that something needs to change. We have this lovely mermaid, so you guys could be water signs, they might be, but I feel like you have a beautiful watery energy, very sweet sort of person. We have this little black cat, so I feel like, yeah, there's a lot of like kind of like witchy vibes maybe that you guys have, like not witchy in a bad way obviously, but maybe you guys are kind of spiritual. Maybe you guys are into kitties, black cats, stuff like that. Manifestation, you're definitely in touch with your spirituality. I think this person really likes that about you. I'm hearing crystals. Maybe you're into crystals. Also just heard incense. So I don't know. For some of you, if that resonates, your person likes your incense that you burn, or you are really into incense. We have this little girl here. So yeah, it's like you have to nurture that inner child within you. I feel like there is an inner child healing happening right now for you. You're learning to really treat yourself with a lot of care and compassion. Oh, look, I love this. We are the butterfly. So death and rebirth, transformation, change, growth. Also a sign of growth and change with this little like haircut kind of symbol, like your person's like letting go of the old so you can bring in the new. Together we have this little heart, so beautiful love energy between the two of you. Oh, we have another golden heart. So I feel like gold is just saying, this person really valued you. They see you as like a precious sort of person in their life. And then we have I love the little beaver. So this person wants to work really hard at this connection. They want to put in the effort to improve things between the two of you, because you have the key to their heart. This is kind of hidden also. So it's like it might be hidden that you really have the key to this person's heart, but you do. And then this says every journey starts with one step. So, this is a journey between the two of you. It's like it's just one step at a time, just on, present moment. Just take it day by day. Don't focus too much on the past or worrying about the future. Just stay really in the now and feel good, about yourself and where you're at and how beautiful you are as a person, etc. All right, Pile 3, I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Sending you abundance, bliss, and so much love. Take care. All right.